And we're live.
Welcome everybody to Thursday Quench Your Thirst. We quench your thirst for knowledge. I'm Rolf out of Bangkok, and we are happy to do our Christmas edition of Thursday. We're a bunch of educators who want to improve the world on this special day of lightsaber. I don't even know the movie's name. Okay, please go and go ahead, Wes.
No, I don't.
Hello. Wes, please introduce yourself.
Wesley Bilski. I work out. And is everyone going to introduce yourself, or am I going to go ahead and have a chat?
No. Everybody is going to introduce themselves first.
All right.
So next up is Seti.
My name is Siti, and I'm based in Bangkok, Thailand, as are our other three
All of us.
educators that have joined tonight. I work at the local international school, and we're ready to share some tips and tricks.
Thanks. Davis, you're next.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Davis, and I work at a government school here in Thailand. The same with Ralph. That's it.
Okay, thank you for that short introduction. And Wes, you may start to share the knowledge.
Sure. So right away, it was a couple weeks ago that I kind of decided that I wanted to start a vlog, VLOG, where I would just go for a minute and talk about what I thought about that day, something I tried out that day. Sometimes I find just talking things out helps. And I want to post those ideas that come up with every day. And short ones, I think I'll be able to put titles to them, and eventually maybe it'll be a nice little playlist on YouTube. What it ended up happening is I ended up watching my 1-minute videos that I was making about my day, and I was reflecting on what I was actually saying. Because when you're speaking in a video, you have to get all the ideas out quickly. You don't have a lot of time, and your thought process is streaming. But when you re-watch yourself, I could pause it and actually think, did I actually mean that? And I thought that was interesting. So I was thinking about an offline things such as a photo booth and iMovie to try and leverage this. So here is something I said a while ago, and I can just draw.
My second vlog post.
Oh, there's my second vlog post.
Really, I just want to talk about today about balancing tasks.
So I was talking about balancing tasks that day, but now I've already put it in iMovie.
You're breaking up there, Wes, but you're coming back, I believe. Oh, I believe he has gone for now. Do you agree?
Yeah, that seems to...
Wes was showing us how he quickly implements videos into his blog, but was interrupted. Let's hope he comes back soon. Seti, would you do us the honor and continue?
No problem. So, let me just screen share. Now, are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
so today I wanted to have a... Oh.
No, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I just wanted to have a quick look at inserting images into a spreadsheet.
And then I got cut out?
Yeah, you just came back.
I just kept talking. Okay.
Do you want to do it now?
No, I think you're ready to go, so you go.
Okay. So basically, I wanted to show how to insert an image into a cell rather than just into a spreadsheet. So normally we would use insert and then go to image, URL, paste the URL, and then simply insert the image into our spreadsheet. Now, the problem with this is that you get one of these floating images, which at times is great, but sometimes you really want your image to behave like data and stay in within a cell. So you can use a very simple function for that, which is the image function. So you just equals image, and within your brackets and within double quotations, you put the URL. What that does is it gives you the image, and then that image behaves as if it's data within your cell. So let me just quickly try that here. Equals image, add the URL. And as you can see, the image is now linked to the cell. What that means is that I can now do all the same things as you would in a spreadsheet. I can copy that. I can also delete these. You can move it around, so I can cut this cell, paste it somewhere else. And there are 4 different ways of doing this. So this is the first way. There is also a second, which is comma number 2, which will change the format. Once you've done that, it allows the image to be stretched. Now you might not want that, but sometimes this could be useful. You can also use the third function, which is comma number 3, and this will always retain the original dimensions of your image, so it'll never change them. And then the fourth function is 4, and here you have to add even more information. So here you actually say how big you want your image to be. So let's say 100 pixels to 100 pixels, enter, and Google Sheets does that for me. And yeah, that's it.
That's cool.
Very good for layouting proper documents and stuff. Very good.
I think back to Wesley, unless there's any questions.
What's the last thing I said?
Oh, start over,
Ooh.
please.
Yeah.
You were about to show your second video, and we saw.
I think you pressed play and it went.
Yeah.
I
But we
guess
were
I'm
we were understanding that you wanted to integrate them into your blog easily and nicely, I believe.
Yeah, well, I just think vlogging is cool for me. But what happened was is when I was starting to do some vlogs, I started to watch them after I made them, and it would like make me think a little bit more after I watched them, and I wanted to reflect on my reflection. It was almost like a double reflection. Am I still here, or am I talking to myself still?
You're fine.
Okay. I am not sharing my screen, am I?
Not yet.
I am doing a not so good job tonight on Thursday, but I'm going to come back. So what ended up happening was I reflected on a video, and this through photo booth simply, and I then wanted to reflect about my reflection. So I wanted to take my video and I threw it into iMovie. So I dragged it over into iMovie. Oh, there me talking about vlogging. And I dragged it over into iMovie, and then I can then just grab any title here, and I can now write over my reflection about what I'm actually thinking while I'm watching it. So I'm turning this reflection into a double reflection. So I can play.
Today, balancing tasks, because I really feel like with technology, I could do 20 things at the same time.
Yeah. So like I'm actually thinking about that right now, and I want to think like this is true. I'm gonna reflect on this right now and say like this is true. This is true. And you know, I can type whatever I want here. This is true. And I think that I should begin listening to myself more. And sometimes I might watch the video and you know, want to reflect on something different, or actually not believe what I had said. So it's kind of giving this extra thing where I've been able to do a double reflection, which is what I've. So now I can copy this too, and if I am watching the video,
but I didn't get all of it done.
And then I can copy and paste and pause, and I can continue writing over that one again. I think it's going to be also, you got to find the right title that's gonna work for you. But I think it's an interesting thing to just try and have a reflection, but then reflect over your reflection to get really metacognition going and maybe rethink about what you did a video about. And that's about it. That's all I kind of wanted to show. My iMovie's moving a bit slow. I think I have too many programs going on, but that's about it. Reflecting on reflections. And I'm going to stop presenting my screen. Do you guys think that you guys would do that, and do you think it's useful?
Yes.
Yeah? I mean, I know I could do it another way. I could load it up to YouTube, and I could use, like, movie notes, which would be maybe even a little bit better. But I guess I was trying to see if I could use iMovie in a way. I was trying to see if I could...
I can definitely see it work. I mean, even with, when you have your students vlogging or, recording, let's say you're going on a residential trip and, they at the end of the day, quick vlog about, what have they learned that day, and then after the trip, back at school, go back to that vlog and use that second reflection to actually say, well, hold on a minute, it's been a week now. Do I still feel that way? Do I still think that? Do I still, what have I done with that new information? And how am I going to bring it, take it to the next level? So I think it's definitely useful.
And as far as video making goes, I find a lot of people are using videos as like a big project. And this is enabling video to just be something quick, something that you take a minute to record, and then you have this recording of yourself talking to yourself. And when you can see your face, I think you can see the emotions that you're feeling. And then you go back to rekindle those emotions, and you can really have some extra thought into it through writing, because when you have writing, right, you have a little bit more time to think about what you're saying. I think it could be a powerful tool that really, we wouldn't be able to do so easily before.
And also, I mean, linking it back to the, when you are going on a trip, or let's say, if you are, uploading them to YouTube, keeping them unlisted or whatever, opening a shared My Maps, linking it, geolocate it, and just, it makes it real.
Yeah, definitely.
So, no, I like that.
Also, aside from reflecting, you could also do something like talking to yourself in the future. So provide like expectations to your...
Yeah. Can I show you guys something? And I'm going to share my screen. I'm taking over. All right. And I thought of that same idea. But, and then if you take, where are we going here? Where's my photo booth go? Look, I have way too many programs going on. I'm lagging. Oh my God, look at all the programs I have.
And you have a powerful machine there. I don't want to say names.
I think I need to close down some stuff. But in photo booth, I want to take a...
We're seeing black, Wes.
Yeah, all I'm getting is black and silence now. He's probably having a chat with himself now.
I guess so. Let's send him a message. Okay, I think we should continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wanna?
Okay, Davis, are you up for it? Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so let me just share my screen. Everybody seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to share is something related or connected or somehow related to what SETI has showed us. So it's about creating a pre-filled form. So say, for example, you already have a form and you want a certain text or information to be on your on the fields of your form. to be present as soon as the user would click on the link. So it would somehow look like this. Let me just show you. Here's a link that your users can click, and as soon as they click that, the group would show up immediately without them having to choose which group they would be having. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be just this, but it could also be the email, the full name, and whatever information you'd like to show in the form itself as an example, or as as pre-filled form. So let me just show you how it was created. So first, as soon as you finish your form, you need to click on responses, and then click get pre-filled URL. So when you click that, you'll be shown a form wherein you can fill out. Say, for example, this. You can write here. Some information. It doesn't have to be this text, but it could also be a name, a dummy name, or whatever information you'd like to put in. And then you can choose. Let me change that. And then as soon as you're done, you don't have to fill everything up. Just fill up what needs to be filled up, and then you click submit. When you're done, you will have to copy the link that is shown. You copy that, and then in your form, in your spreadsheet, you can then put that as a link. Now you can use that link so that every time they click that link, it's not a pretty link as of this time, but we can change that, and we can change that. So as soon as they click that, whatever you have created from the previous form, it will show up. So, but sometimes you don't want that particular information in there. So what I usually do is, I'd write the formula. I'd write a formula wherein I type in hyperlink, and then in between quotes, I put in the link, and then I put a comma in, and then I type in a text that would show up in my cell. Say, click this link. And then as soon as I finish that, it will show, click this link. But then what if I wanted the name Jason to be in the first name, in the full name, and an email? Let me see. Let me create left. So Jason, and then Mars. What if I want Jason Mars to be in that? In that full name. So what I would do is I'd go in here, and I would find the area where it says write your name here, because that's what we wrote in there. So it shows up here. What I would then do is that I would highlight that and put quotes in there, and then also two ampersand symbols, and then I would click on the I can click on these two information here, and do that, then do this, and it will show up. Sorry, not that. This one. Okay, and then hopefully when we click that, it'll show up Jason Mars, something like that. I do need to have a space in there. So what I would do is go back to that link and then put another ampersand there, quotes, and between quotes I put in a space. And as soon as I enter that, I click that link again, it'll show up Jason Mars with that space. So that's the basic idea. Now, applications in the classroom is that you can give your students or your users, the responders, a set of examples so that they won't how to say this? They won't get confused by the form that you have.
And they don't have to spend all the time making bogus entries to test their forms or something, yeah?
Exactly. So that's one way you can use this this particular thing.
I think it's brilliant. It's a real time saver, that, especially adding the formula, changing the formula so that they know that you don't have to constantly create new pre-filled forms.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, well, great, Davis. I don't know if Wes will come back, so shall I go ahead?
Yes.
Davis, that was awesome. I am proud that you fought through that. It was a little bit tricky sometimes, but it's not ungraspable, and that's what you showed. So don't scare back from the formulas, yeah? Great. Okay, and let's see if I all find my windows. You should see my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I start? Okay, I have a special treat for you. And the first one is just a website, which is not even new, but pretty amazing anyhow. And that is the scale of the universe. It is a website called htwins.net. And there are a lot of, I believe, web-based nice applications. And I'll show you two of them. And the first is the Scale of the Universe, the second edition. And I hope my Chromebook is working fast enough to load that. In between, I would like you to go, all of you on watchers, to this URL. And please, Davis and Seti, do that for me. It's htwins.net/edit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you tell me what you see?
Aloha.
Would you do me the favor and refresh?
Aloha Mars. That's what I'm seeing.
Same thing.
Can you do me the favor and refresh?
Yep. Thirsty Thursday rocks.
Do you want to edit this text, Davis?
How do we edit it?
I've done that.
Okay, so I will refresh the page now. Oh yes, somebody added. Davis, have you added as well something, or?
Yep.
Do you know where I'm getting here? What I'm getting at?
Nope.
That is the answer I wanted to hear. Um, well, I believe it's a nice script which lets you save a document on a web server, and this guy has made a message board which is anonymous, but it lacks one great feature which we all advocate every day, which is
Good.
does that remind you of Google Docs in any way or not?
Oh yeah.
No, it doesn't at all, because with Google Docs we wouldn't have this horrible hiccups. Who saves what at what time, and wait, we have a conflict here in saving.
You
And
also you wouldn't have to refresh non-stop.
yeah, so the beauty of this board still exists, as there's an anonymous message board. Whoever reads my message, will somebody change it? Is it good enough? Will somebody just edit it? There's a certain excitement to that. But I have so much trouble, or I see so much trouble with Google Apps in Germany, that I sometimes wanted to show them exactly this page and say, well, okay, now please work collaboratively on this text and show me what you come out with. And they would all end up cursing and saying, that is impossible with this tool. And then I would tell them, hey, there is something which you will love, and that is Google Apps, and use Docs for that. So that was my April Fool's joke for not using GAFE. But if you bear with me, I have more. So my computer is a bit struggling, I think. But give me some feedback. Are you still with me?
Yes.
Okay. So here we are. Here is the human, all too familiar. Maybe not as familiar as with the Rafflesia we are, but we all know how big a beach ball is. That is very nice, and we probably would be interested in what is beneath, and therefore we can zoom in further or zoom out, which I accidentally did, and we see there are some creepy critters there, and some best mites which are all around us when we sleep. And I was looking for the standard model there somewhere, which I haven't found. But this is a very, very amazing website to show students the how far science has gone in how small things can be monitored or seen. And on the other scale, on the other end of the scale, we can not only see our solar system, not in the right perspective, in the right size perspective, but not the whole solar system, but how big things are getting. So it's a very mystical page, I think, and there's music as well, which I think you can't hear now. That is my second app from the H Twins website, and now I hope that we can set us a little challenge, and I have here a shared drawing which I want to share with two people, I think, and that is Seti and Davis. Davis, are you using that account? Yeah?
Which one? Which one?
The one with the.
You could always share the link in the chat.
Yeah, I could. And I shall do that as well, as you said. And I looked at the time. It was 41 minutes when I started sharing. So I gave us about 3 minutes to finish that and to hope we come out with something nice. Are you on task? Oh, I can see them coming in. They are there instantly, and pretty amazed.
Are we collaborating on this Christmas tree?
Please, yes.
Can we put it up on the screen?
Oh, is it not?
Not.
Oh, I am so sorry. That should be now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm struggling very much with my computer. I'm struggling very much, guys. I'm so sorry. I hope it's okay if I do the colors of the each level a bit different. Oh, maybe darker.
Nice.
And that is 4 minutes now.
Okay, so that leaves us.
Okay, okay. I really struggled with my computer power here, but I did something. And we wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And I hope that this activity showed very well in
Hold on, hold
Concourse.
on.
Yes.
Got
Sorry
some.
that I'm bubbling over you.
No. I've got something I'm gonna put in there. Where is it? Here it is. Let's get rid of that. Here we go. And voila.
Oh, you're doing it too. You're doing the same thing. Are you putting it on top?
There you go. You've got the star, so now we can move our snow. There you go. All done.
We should put this one.
What about changing the background to something darker?
Yeah, that would make it.
That's too
There.
dark. Too dark?
The snow comes out now.
We should put more, man. We could put more of this snow.
Man, we should really. There are 2 viewers, so somebody is out there. Should I share this on the event page and see what happens?
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Are you quicker to do that, or should I try? I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Right, you want some more snow, right?
Yeah, let's put some more snow, man.
So for
There you go.
anybody who is really watching, I'm one of the viewers, but the document is shared on the event page. That could be a cool event for some GG event. We promote on our next GG mass collaboration on something.
Definitely.
And where I lost the tree. Where is the tree? Oh, beautiful. Oh, there is somebody here. Anonymous Capybra. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I like that better. Actually, while we're doing this, I might as well show you how I got my hands on those vectors.
Yeah, please share your screen.
Yeah. So, right. Should see my screen now. So
yes.
yeah, I've got 3 websites I can just quickly show you. First is CloudConvert. We'll get back to that in a minute. Unsplash and FreePick. Now these are 3 sites I use a lot. Unsplash is basically high definition, free images, perfect for design, any type of design really. So you can just type up here whatever you want. Let's say you're looking for trees, type in trees, and it immediately searches its database and it pulls out all these beautiful high definition images that you can freely use for your design. So that is a really good website to remember, unsplash.com. The other one is FreePick, where you can find lots of free vectors. Now let's say that you like these vectors, but you're a big fan of Google, as we all are, and you want to use them in Google Draw. So you'll have to convert them first. So what you do then is you go to CloudConvert, and this will literally convert anything to anything. So you select your files. So let me go ahead and select the file I want to convert, which is, I've got it ready somewhere. Let me just see where it is. Here it is, this file, which I've just downloaded from FreePick. I'm going to convert that straight into my Dropbox, into my Google Drive, as you can see here. But you can also select Dropbox or really anything you want. And the file type I want is a WMF file, as that is compatible with Google Drive. So I'm going to now convert that, start conversion. It's going to upload the file. As you can see, it's pretty fast. And you can do about, I think it's 10 a day, free, with a free account. And it resets every day, so it's perfect. There you go. It's finished uploading the file, and then it's going to convert the file. And it's finished, and I can now show this file in Google Drive. So I'm opening it. There's no preview available, but I do get the option of opening it in Google Drawings. So let's go ahead and do that. Open in Google Drawings. And I have my vectors.
Are they vectorized?
Yes, so what I can do now is just simply right-click, ungroup, and I have vectors. I can select these vectors.
Oh my God, Stacey, that is awesome.
I'm actually, seeing as I've just done that, let me just post that into our, as you can see, there's a very nice vector. I'll leave that right there next to the.
Oh, please share that
So,
Christmas tree collection there as well.
Definitely those 3 websites. FreePick to get your vectors, CloudConvert to convert your vectors, and then Unsplash to get really nice high definition photos.
And actually, I am reminded of James Abela, who made a session on exactly that, but was using, I think, PowerPoint it was. I'm not sure if he used it back then in the cloud, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, that is really awesome. Can we hopefully do that with Google Drawings? But I didn't know back then. So you just solved that great mystery. Thank you.
No, and again, it's a huge time saver. I mean, if you're a fan of Google Drawings, then you're already a fan of vectorized images, and getting all of that simply through CloudConvert, it's a huge time saver.
The question, Seti.
Yeah.
With Unsplash, do you need to give credit to the site or the person who created the photos?
No, so it's a free open community, and it's it's open. It's free in the most free sense of the word.
You don't have to like give credit or anything, just
no. But as always, it is good practice.
Good practice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was a nice thing in the end. Go to our event page to see the Christmas tree collection. Anybody wants to go again with something? As the main singer has left us, are we going to do this here, or?
This is just perfect.
Okay, I count to 3 and everybody says or sings Merry Christmas. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank you for watching. And I hope well, we'll see you in the next year, unless somebody of us goes completely crazy on Christmas and wants to share his thoughts, what Google brings him on Christmas.
And
Thank
again, just on the community, the GEG West Bangkok community, Thirsty Thursday community, there'll be lots of sharing happening there. So come and follow us.
Also, if anyone has got any feedback or comments or any suggestions, feel free to let us know, and we'll be happy to look at it and see what we can do. Maybe we can do a special edition with the theme of your suggestion.
And then from the Hangout sites, if you want to know how the behind the scenes of this works, feel free to join us the next time, and you learn a little bit more about Hangouts Amir.
Right. I think.
And we go and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thursday, everybody. Quench your thirst.